I would like to say a few words to introduce our special guest today, Jamal Taslak, a designer from Palestine who works in Italy, in Rome, and Francesco Annunziata, CEO of WorldCup.com and co-founder of Jamal Taslak Lifestyle. Jamal uses fashion as a tool to create dialogue between cultures, to make human encounters possible, to stimulate consciousness and to increase the visibility of a community, which we know more because of the war than because of their culture, traditions, memories, which precisely can emerge from their fashion. And we may see also some examples from this wonderful gown that are presented here.
Good afternoon. I am so happy to be here in Sapienza. Really, it's an honor for me. I come from Nablus. Nablus is one of the cities between Jerusalem and Nazareth. It's a big city, important city in Palestine.
United Nations headquarters in New York Monday, where business wasn't quite as usual. The occasion, the debut of internationally acclaimed fashion designer Jamal Taslak's fall-winter collection. Taslak was born in Nablus, Palestine, and his collection is inspired by and features traditional Palestinian dresses and embroidery.
I think it's a message for my people, for my country, also for myself. It's a way to show the world the other face of Palestine.
The last piece, a show-stopping wedding dress, sewed with beads of olive wood, inlaid with stones of gold, ivory and mother of pearl, and finished with silk thread. A fitting end to a night that showed how diplomats and dresses may seem to make for an unlikely marriage, but certainly a successful one.
Jamal is a pioneer of a new concept. Jamal is an asset for Rome and for the Mediterranean region. In fact, everything that we have just seen is, practically speaking, a result of a blend between East and West. There is also traditional innovation, Rome and Milan, thanks to our collaboration, but it's above all the mix of East and West made even more meaningful by an unprecedented show at United Nations headquarters in New York, that in my opinion has more value than what we have seen so far. Not only for the unprecedented invitation, but for the historic interpretation that he gave to that event, with a collection mixing West and East, and with the grand finale with this amazing wedding dress. So, in my opinion, Jamal received a sort of seal of approval from that institution. And that seal of approval marked the birth of a new concept rooted in the cultures of the Mediterranean. And since the Eternal City has historically helped shape these cultures, and vice versa, there was a positive contamination, an osmosis, a mutual influence, we can call this vision in the only possible way: eternal couture. So, in my opinion, the fashion of Jamal is not only high, it's eternal. And the concept can become a fully fledged Mediterranean school of fashion or a cosmopolitan style. So we can serve the entire world with endless beauty. An opportunity to foster intercultural dialogue and collaboration, and this course is perfect for that. Students from all over the world, because from there we have to start. First of all, to give ears to the art of Jamal, and then, if we can go even further, better. A launchpad for a new generation of designers, and of course, a message of peace and hope. And there is another element that I want to put into the equation. We have a fantastic mosaic of Mediterranean influences created by the Imperial Hadrian in Tivoli. And it makes his villa the symbolic center of this new school of fashion. So, having said that, for women, something very fast for men, more business-oriented maybe. The new logo of Jamal Taslak has been designed in order to become a pie in front of a mirror. The pie represents the perfect symbol of a platform that we are launching called Beyond Spoke AI, traditional innovation to generate value for contemporary men. With this pie, we designed a pin that makes your suit smarter, and not only your suit. We created a contemporary version of Adrian in order to tell you more in 1 minute. We imagined that he would be an Italian entrepreneur.
Hello, everyone. I am the contemporary version of Hadrian. I know very well that a made-in-Italy product is an expression of the Italian style. And the Italian style? It springs from something deeper, from our lifestyle. And the Italian lifestyle, as my dear friend Professor Romano Benini writes in his book, is nothing less than the outward representation of an inward character. That inward character, that subtle flame within Italians, leads us to dress a little better than the world average, to perform ordinary things in extraordinary settings, and to master the art of inspiring leisure, also known as the sweetness of doing nothing. And it is precisely in that sweet life, la dolce vita, in that effortless elegance, that the true secret of Italy resides. 2,000 years ago, I said I felt responsible for the beauty of the world. Today, I invite all of you, ambassadors of Made in Italy, to join me in feeling the same.
So, when you touch the pie pin, you gain access to an entire collection without worrying to get the wrong size.